Kamusta there, guys. What is up? I'm going to be making a response video, something along those lines, to a video a guy J Bowen Demand posted. If you guys don't know who he is, I'll put his link in the description so you can check out the original video when you're done watching this one, or hey, if you want to watch that one before, so you can get a kind of understanding on what I'm talking about. Of course, you can obviously opt out and do that. That would help, you know, maybe make it a little bit easier for you to kind of follow what I'm talking about in this video in particular. But entirely, I am going to be talking about his video generally. I will try not to be biased. I think he's very talented, and I think he's a pretty good speaker, I have to admit. I don't know if we'll have some Black Ops gameplay. It's kind of choppy right now, but I don't know if that's the actual video. So we might have some Modern Warfare or anything along those lines. I might actually have to do that because I don't know if my computer can run playing a game and then recording PC content at the same time. I do have a decent PC, but obviously it's nothing too major if it looks like it's being choppy. If it's not, obviously you'll be seeing Black Ops gameplay. But the biggest problem I have with his video, and I'll go through it, I'll try to go from point A to point B, the start to the end as best as possible, but it might skip around because I did write these down while I was watching the video. It might be a little bit off, but obviously I want to talk about these specifically in order. He mentions wanting more. Now, as gamers, I guess we are considered to be by many as, I guess you would say, spoiled. Because even as if other companies are making video games and there is an apparent, I guess you could say, source of competition, you could also say that we've been getting kind of gypped when it comes to, you know, the games releasing almost half done, half baked, and we're not getting exactly what we want. And that could be just us not wanting specific things. I know how split, especially the Call of Duty community is. I am by no means a Call of Duty YouTuber. I just like first-person shooters, and well, Call of Duty's pretty popular. And it's been popular since I was a kid. But honestly, I'd rather have a game that's fully functional at release date than it not being fully functional. Like, is that an option? Can we get a normal Call of Duty game, normal Battlefield game at release date where it's not crap? That's really all I want. And if that makes me spoiled, I don't know, man. I don't know. But I'm going to transition on to mentioning CODs from World at War to Modern Warfare 2. He even mentions Black Ops 2. I don't know if he completely forgets Modern Warfare 3's in between, but it's different, alright? When they released the title, then you got everything. Spec Ops, multiplayer, even the campaign, which hasn't been good, relatively speaking, and this is biased, but I enjoyed Advanced Warfare's campaign. Ghosts was okay. I don't think it was like groundbreaking, but when you were talking about campaigns, you can't compare no campaign or World War II's campaign to the golden age of Call of Duty. I mean, you just can't. There was so much more dialogue, there was so much more invested characters. You can't equate, even from a guy who wasn't really a big fan of the Black Ops campaign, you can tell that there was more effort in those campaigns than there is in this one. And while he does talk about maybe specifically other games like Battlefield, we all know what this is guided towards. This is guided towards the Call of Duty community. We all know how they can be. And that's just how, you know, that's just how it is, I guess. But speaking of which, another one. we never needed events. He mentioned Halloween events, Christmas events. We never needed these things because they always had. They never had to worry about game. They didn't have to make up for game-breaking bugs. And before you say the shotguns, the dual-wield laser guns that you can pick apart people from half a mile away, they got rid of them. Alright, that was it. I mean, there was noob tubes, but still, it was a great experience, and we overcame it. I mean, we still regard it as one of the greatest Call of Duties in history in Modern Warfare 2. But it wasn't broken by any means. We didn't have to worry about game-breaking bugs. I remember World War II, and I love this game. I would fall through the earth so many times. I would fall through the map. I even had one of my PlayStation images have it be. I would look up towards the map as I fell. It's just hilarious. And then when you compare launch guns, like Modern Warfare 3 or Black Ops 2, we have went backwards. It's night and day between the two. It concerns me because I don't understand how you could defend a game that has less than 25 weapons. And that's between primary and secondary. Compared to two or three games that had over 40, and Advanced Warfare still had guns coming out as DLC. Ghost still had DLC guns. Albeit not as much, but generally speaking, no. Even World War II, which they had guns to start with, but they added so much more DLC weapons throughout the years. Especially the last, when Black Ops 4 has been out. They added in like 12 to 15 new guns. And while I don't really think that was a cool move, I mean, at least there's stuff for people to come back in that game. Especially after Black Ops 4 has, finished. Or Black Ops 4 has begun, not finished. But I shouldn't have to pay for skins. That should not be a money-making, grabbing tool for a developer. Alright, I get it. Skins is better than an actual gun or a weapon, like Call of Duty Mobile is right now. But then again, I mean, it's not a free-to-play game. It's not a free-to-play game, man. We shouldn't have to pay for... I mean, after we pay $60... Of course, obviously, you can always buy it pre-owned, etc. for that. And you can go on and on about that, too. You know, how it's not free-to-play. Listen, if you want to pay for a free-to-play game, skins, game-breaking guns, I don't care. Hey, go right ahead, man. You do you, bro. But I can defend that. I cannot defend paying $60 for a AAA title and then buying DLC for said title. Even back when DLC was just the norm, I mean, it just had season passes. I didn't like it at all. I don't like buying season passes because I don't like the idea of game content being split from the original player base. But I guess, that's just me. Also, before I end the video, I need to make sure you know, you cannot say gaming. You cannot say gamers are spoiled when so many times Madden gets screwed out of everything. Have you seen how bad EA has treated their player base? Oh well, you've got playing cards. Great. I love Madden cards. I love opening packs to see if I can get something. Just roll the player dice. Don't worry about franchise mode. Don't worry about anything that makes a football game fun. Just throw in Madden Ultimate Team, or I don't even know what they call it in 2K, My Team. Just throw in one of those modes and boom, I'm happy. I love paying out the ass for cards that won't be relevant in the next year. You can't tell me that Madden games, in particular, are spoiled. You can't tell me. You can't. You simply can't tell me that. Okay? No. Alright. No. Tell me what you guys think here in the comment section down below, and I will definitely see you in the next one.